So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Watson.
And
his throw here's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now Johnson, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half, and the Texans push further out in front. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down. Because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. Here's the Raiders punter now. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. And taken right on the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Hopkins does, yeah.
Throwing again is Watson. yards there, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation.
Yeah, I know
his
you
first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
On second down, Johnson, and he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Live in Texas.
A yard down to the 43.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. That motherfucking song is a motherfucking dog.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That motherfucker. Yeah.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things
that motherfucking song will go hard.
It's really been a first half
that new one that's out right now. What's that new one that they got out? The one with the cops doing?
Back deep for the Raiders, Dwayne
Harris. Dancing to it. There's a new one. That shit back crazy. You know that bitch on the one.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
big defensive linemen like you taking the extra hair they got hanging around and throwing that shit away.
They can run through.
I saw the extra hair.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Oh, yeah, that too. That too, yeah. Yep. No, you know, hold on. You got some that care about that hair. They gonna spend that money for that hair. She, the bags of hair. The bitch will whoop your ass, nigga. Don't grab my shit. Don't you grab my goddamn hair.
Here's another first and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. Under pressure, the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Hold on a minute, I'm going to get on the phone.
Plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On second down, it's Jacobs. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up near the 42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Does that happen? Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. A give, the first man through, Gillespie, the fullback. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans push further out in front. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Good morning, niggas. Good morning, niggas.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Who free? Let me get that soul.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action, it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Yeah.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Hey, who free? Niggas just trying to get a game in. What's happening?
Now a run with Hyde. And down right around the 32-yard line.
I'm just trying to be one of y'all niggas' asses, you know what I'm saying, on the early morning wake-up type shit.
They can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
That's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury. Obviously, that hurts the Giants, who are having a quarterback change. And, look, Daniel Jones looked good,
JJ said that?
But they're going to need Saquon Barkley in that backfield.
In a big way. Not just as a runner, obviously, but his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, make plays in open space. 4 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Horrible news, not just for the Giants, but how about fantasy football teams? All right, if you got Saquon Barkley, many of you selected him at #1 in your draft. Now he's going to be out for a decent portion of the season.
You better hit your waiver wire and get Wayne Gallman quickly.
Nigga, I go get on the telephone. I come back. Y'all niggas tripping like a motherfucker.
Hello, Jared.
1 second and 11 now. Carr. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
What the hell y'all doing out there? Y'all plans to run around and pass me up or something?
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Carr now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Shit.
Hey,
peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
He's got a first down and some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Oh, what up, man? What's up?
Yeah.
So a 1st and 10 now
Cheese, right?
in Houston territory at the 45-yard
Yeah, ain't no waiting on you. Yeah, whole glass.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him.
I committed this one
for no gain. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing now is Carr. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an
Who you playing, Mike?
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Carr now to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Carr to throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay on and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The product of Jersey City to hear right hand on the sack. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Johnson. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now it's Watson. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the 27, Watson eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, 27 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. And, this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now a play fake. Carr. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being bulldogs and picking passes off.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
And they're on a whole other level right now.
You've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Hello. I'm okay. I finally got me some pills. Yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meat,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision.
He's ready for that ass whooping.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's good. It's good.
On 4th down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Cunningham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Carr. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15.
Who's ready?
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 46 yards. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Man, send that shit to Hakeem.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Send that shit to Hakeem, man. And we get this easy work.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Hey, Brooklyn. Get out of there.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
Sorry
and
about
it was
that.
their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant
that
right
shit,
now,
that was
right?
crazy. Hey, Crook, you playing somebody? Okay. Okay. Whoever want to play center, I'm gonna run to another party right quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, what's going on in this room? Who got some smoke?
Oh, you ain't gonna get no free lick no more. Bang that up. PG, y'all play right around the corner from each other. I see it, man. I see you kind of on the hard. Y'all play right around the corner, man. Y'all follow each other. Didn't even know it from the food and everything. Don't even know it. But see, that let me know you play with Seattle, so I know. You know what I'm saying? We had to Seattle.
Get something you in the game? I said you in the game? Gotcha.
Chris Carson? Oh, we gonna kill that. Yeah, we gonna kill that. Yeah.
T. Yeah, go.
Come on, man.
I don't. Yeah, I'll plead the fifth, T. I feel. No, don't feel like that, man. That's not a good thing, man. Simple.
I know.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna resend it now. Hold on.
That shit don't feel good, T. That shit don't feel good, Slim. Yeah, that type of way, man. That's some people like jumping off that 210 bridge and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh Lord, baby, I don't love you no more. I'm about to jump off the bridge. I can't take this shit stressing. Because so you see, you might try to play a slick. Yeah, you might try to play a slick. No, ooh, I said that was an easy pick right there. That was an easy pick. Yeah, it was an easy pick. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know I forgot to do. I gotta bring that pressure down. Oh yeah, ain't nothing like that happening to me.
I'm good. Shit.
Yeah, Slim, I'm about to.
I've been paying my cousin for the last couple of days. I've been having some battles going on. Yeah, I hear. That nigga, that's his MO.
Don't call. Hey man, don't call that man right now. We playing bad, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be taken very short. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start.
I give you 3, homie. I give you 3, Slim. I give you 3. Take the 3. Take the 3.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
I ain't trying to do all that.
Throwing now.
I ain't trying to do all that.
Stop that shit.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field covered up essentially every blade of grass.
I'm gonna stay in the forward too, so they ain't gonna take you about 5 minutes.
Again on second down. Wilson, and he's gonna go down. The Texans come out and able to bring him to the ground. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Come on, Thomas. Show me some love right now.
3rd and long. It's Wilson, and the throw there gonna be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
On the return, Carter. Nearly a huge return as it is. 24 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Bobby, Wag? Oh, Wag. I'm about to hit Wag with that hot stick right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Oh, yeah, I see.
It's probably a pretty good sign here in the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go.
I used you to do it.
Wow, like you see, we about to chop a style of you. That nigga on that fucking man. Come on, man. Like that motherfucker up.
Tuck it and get all you can.
Check back.
Okay.
Check, go back. We got motion.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second and 11 now. Watson escaping the pressure right. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Yeah, make me think. Okay. Nah. Okay. What do you want to see?
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Defense.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Back to throw, Watson. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I should just...
Now from back at the 5. This is third and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. And
he got it. Damn it.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Good deep.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
No, let's see here. Try to change it up. Let me change this up right here.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the
get it.
Get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Watson. Flushed out right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Ooh, you're lucky, boy. That man fucking blocked that fucking man.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. It got his man complete.
They're going to let you have that one-on-one like that.
Before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. Here's Wilson.
JJ.
He'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football.
All right, y'all. Go to work.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the
move. Y'all.
He was able to do that
take JJ out. That's it.
Take
JJ out.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers. Just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty
back up, JJ. There you go. There you go. Hold up.
In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 26 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Yep. I saw him when he pumped, and I tried to get over there and get to him.
This one away.
Oh, that's good.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Break it.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Johnson, and he's dropped just before the line to gain.
Trying to hold me up.
Leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Had it.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here we go on 4th. Watson eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Wow, you know, it sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds
Here's
good.
Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run. Touchdown.
Nah, we need to come out. We good.
Defensively,
we good.
Now,
we need to come out.
You know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Come on, man. Look at this shit bullshit right now, man. Come on, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to
That's all you got to do. Can hold them up till I get there.
Up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Wilson, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And Wilson has it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, was able to make the sure catch, and flip the down marker back to 1.
This throw complete, Wilson finding Lockett. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
You see, you gonna come out there at the end zone.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but
you like one of the most smart Negroes here.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. Well, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs.
You like one of the most smart Negroes.
The Seahawks looking for something big following the sack.
Yeah, one of the most smart Negroes here, man.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
That's what you're trying to do. See.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Wide open.
Late.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Nobody in the first
good D. Good D.
Tedrick Thompson picks it, and he'll take it across midfield and down
the
48-yard line.
What in the hell you got that nigga over there?
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right.
You got him
and
playing the
trying to
fucking
shift the
flats,
coverage.
ain't you?
But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Wilson being chased out left. Oh, he's got a little daylight, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll try and run forward Penny. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up in front by Myers. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Think that nigga caught that up.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
This fucking bullshit right there.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
I thought I changed my defense on you. I really
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Steps away to his left. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offense that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This fucking bullshit, man. Come on, man.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Hello? Hello? Okay, sorry about that. I thought I had the phone. I thought I had it on mute. Okay.
It's set. 19. 57. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
The toss play. This is high. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Watson now to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Jump at the same time, you don't fumble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interception. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll try the air now with Watson. Flush to his right. He'll get the first. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Oh,
and the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Come on, man.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side. Carson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now it's Carson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
Yeah,
I'm looking. It'll be 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this where both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, I'm on the West Bank. Right now, I'm in Lake Charles right now. I'm in the lake right now, making all these little changes up there.
First and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop it behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and goal.
I'm going to let you take your chances. Take your chances.
Get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
No, not for your boy.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers.
Well, you know, you ought to be screaming to
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Yeah, look at that goddamn. Ran through my goddamn man. He'd stick the hell out your ass.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not over.
What
and
the
he's
fuck?
going to be intercepted a third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
What the hell of a pick that motherfucker didn't finish out his route. What's wrong?
They what? They what?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back. But also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weak. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back now in Houston. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. To try again after the sack. Wilson eluding the pressure right.
That was some
numbers for Wilson. Maybe down from earlier in his career, but still a threat to go. Showing it there, picking up the first down. Penny, the first down carry.
You still got the same
6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Where you gonna put it in?
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, in that little soup. That little soup dog.
You have to take a few chances as well.
We playing that soup dog? In New Orleans. That was gonna be the fun of them damn Cowboys.
Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup
Beat up on
there,
them
and it'll
damn
be second
Cowboys.
down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
We're gonna get that lucky ass shit today.
He's sacked back around the 28. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson.
I know. Suck him up.
Big loss here as
Suck
he's
him up.
taken down. J.J.
Suck him
Watt,
up.
and this Texans defense stands tall. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? And everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Today?
Get some clothes together and put them in your backpack.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
No. I threw that before you got there. I saw you.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get the ball. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd down, Hyde. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right.
Yes, indeed.
And his throw is incomplete.
Come on,
they were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. But it'll be 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that's bullshit.
There as it's intercepted.
That's bullshit.
Let it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Watch the twitch.
Now a give, right side. Carson.
What time is it?
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now at 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that TV cutting on
he
at 10
was
o'clock.
close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we have that discussion?
Oh, when you're paying attention to the clock.
What do you do in this scenario? Here, what's your mind?
And he's going to go down. The Texans
good game, sir.
and able to bring
I'll
him
let y'all lay, man.
So,
I was like,